Okay, and here we go, and action.
The experience of making Dietland has been unique from the get-go. It was like a privilege. It was a privilege to make it. Making a show, it's a big endeavor, but just the feeling of, yes, we can amongst the women, because it was a primarily female group of producers, female directors. I felt like I'd scored.
There's something different about looking over, and the DP is a woman, the director's a woman. And I keep telling people it's a dream. I hope I never, ever wake up.
But I've never wanted an all-female set. That's not my kind of feminism. Mine is everybody in the boat. So to have this mixture of old school and new school and men and women and people of every, walk of life, like that's my dream set.
There's so many worlds in Dietland and so many layers of facade which we get to play with. In a way, all these characters are real people, but they're all wearing a costume or a layer of reality versus what they want the world to see them as. For Kitty, clothing is really an armor. It's a way she shields herself and presents a very strong image to the outside world. We have Jennifers who are actually in masks and different levels of disguise. Plum, at the beginning of the series, it's about covering herself and making herself invisible to the outside world because she doesn't believe her life is going to begin until she loses weight. So it's a nice kind of parallel with how she's feeling emotionally to how she dresses.
Plum?
Me.
So it's fun to play with all of these different levels to create the visual world.
When I was trying to crack the first season, I was really struggling because Plum's world is so internal at first. So I kept trying to get inside and figure out how to show that. And finally I was like, let's just go for it. So I started writing bits that were animated and bits that were completely imagined and all of these things to sort of make her inner life more vivid for people and really create a kind of visual language for the show that I think is pretty unique.
I like that it doesn't always have to be happy and sweet. It can be dark, and being able to tell that in animation is a really great format. I think we're just going into her subconscious. So we're diving into her mind and her emotions through this really cool platform.
That's right. It pays to dig deep. There's sweet, delicate meat and a rich melted butter.
It's not safe.
I hope that what people experience is that they'll feel constantly surprised. And it also makes people laugh because, it's a weird show in the best way.